How do you plan on growing your channel if you don't do any research or you don't take the time to watch this video from beginning to end? After watching this video from beginning to end, you will have a checklist that will help you optimize the growth for your YouTube channel. You want to make sure your title is descriptive and engaging and it's relevant to what you're talking about in your video. You don't want to be that clickbait person. So make sure you are being true and being honest with your audience, and you are sharing actual information that is helpful and is going to be beneficial for them, because you want them to come back to your channel. Peace and blessings. You are now tuned to greatness. I am Official Greatness, and this is my channel. Here I love to share my love for music production, art, entertainment, and healthy living. And really, healthy living for me is just doing all of those things and other things that keep me from being upset, from being depressed, from being down, from, those type of things. So hope you enjoy my content, and I also give educational tips as well. So on various tips and tools and things that I use and what I am learning now that I have started putting my face on the channel. I've been uploading content, but now I'm going to be showing my face and sharing my voice and sharing my opinions and thoughts on things. So thanks for joining me. Okay, let's dive in. So we're going to talk about setting up your channel first, because obviously that's the beginning. That's the most important part. You want to start with a memorable name, and you want to make sure you have a brand that you can run with. You want to use a consistent profile pic and banner for your page too, so people can recognize your content and recognize your channel. And if you are going to other platforms, you maintain that type of consistency too. That way you can gather and capture their eye a whole lot faster. Next, you want to do your research and have your SEO set and ready, and have an idea of what you want to have your keywords and your description be, so it can be tied in directly with your channel, so people can flow to your channel for what you actually want to be portraying. With your research, you want to make sure you have a clear and concise description, so you can use those keywords that you discover through your SEO research, and it'll increase your discoverability on YouTube. Next, you want to make sure you have your links together. So when I say links, your channel links, I'm talking about your social media accounts and your website and any other relevant information that is connected to your channel. You also want to create a short and engaging and enriching trailer at the beginning of your page. So when people come to visit your page for the first time, they'll get that trailer. And then when they subscribed, if they subscribe and they come back, then you can set it to where there is a different video that plays for returning subscribers. So it's key, man. It really is helpful, and it's really fun because you get to play around with it and show the people who want to hear you and who want to rock with you, who want to listen to you and watch you on YouTube, a different light than what they saw initially. And on that note, I just want to say thank you. I'm at 49 subscribers uh, at the making of this video, and this is day 4 of the YouTube Get in Front of the Camera challenge and the road to monetization. So I'm grateful for your support. I'm grateful for your watching and tapping in with me. And I hope you are enjoying all of my forms of content that I am posting, especially this one. Next, we're going to talk about video optimization. You want to make sure your title is descriptive and engaging, and it's relevant to what you're talking about in your video. You don't want to be that clickbait person. So make sure you are being true and being honest with your audience, and you are sharing actual information that is helpful and is going to be beneficial for them, because you want them to come back to your channel, right? So be honest, be real, be you. With your SEO research, in reference to the video that you're making, you want to make sure you have your description and tags as detailed as possible. What I mean by that is you can have timestamps. You want to be very descriptive with words, and you include links or anything else that ties into your social media into that description area, and your tags. Your thumbnails, you want to make sure they're crisp, they're clean, that you take some time to make sure that, you know, it's something that reflects and represents your brand. And you want to make sure that it's consistent across all your platforms. And I don't know how long you've been on YouTube or you've been watching YouTube, but you can make playlists. And as a content creator, your playlists are you can have the public and the private ones. So you want to make yourself some playlists that have your content that you're sharing grouped up into those specific genres and niches, or it's just all that related content. So it's not all random. And say you're watching this educational video, I'm gonna have all of my educational videos in one playlist, the YouTube Wants You to Win playlist. And then I'll have, say, instrumentals that I made art for, or I made art for instrumentals that I made. Actually, the process goes both ways. So both of those ways, I would have that in my art and instrumentals playlist. And anything I just really vibe with, that I as far as my songs, or I'm giving my positive energy, or I'm giving just some type of my thoughts or vlogish kind of things, excuse me, I'll put that in my official Greatness Vibes playlist. But I'm putting all of those playlists on my home page, so you can see the different titles, and then you can click on, you know, what interests you. I have official Greatness Gaming too, so it's I got everything here for now. And I know, you know, say stick to a genre or this and that, but it's your channel. You do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I urge you and encourage you to really fine tune your playlist. And if you're gonna make music and play the game and do something similar that I'm doing, or just have these different niches that you want to tackle, yeah, you can do the separate channels immediately, but I am going to do it this way, and then eventually I can separate everything, because I'm one person right now. Because I'm a small creator, just starting out and putting myself out there and sharing information and knowledge that I have researched and that I am utilizing myself, or I have learned from creators that are utilizing, and I'm sharing so I can implement that as well. If you've been watching the series, then you already know like what this next topic is: engagement. Comments, comments, comments. You got to get in those comments, baby. Like, if they're engaging with you, engage back. And sometimes with me, like I still I take compliments. I appreciate compliments, and I sometimes don't know how to respond, but I try my best to be as genuine and come from, you know, my chest as best as possible. So I encourage you to, you know, do that. If it's awkward, be like, hey, thank you. You know, I'm a little awkward when it comes to compliments and accepting compliments, but I'm really doing my best, and I hope this is a genuine. It's coming off genuinely to you that I appreciate you coming, you know, to my channel, and I appreciate you commenting on my video, you know, something like that. So that's just coming off the top. I mean, I'm getting better. Just, you know, just with this fourth video, I'm already getting better. I feel like I am just stacking on and stacking on and stacking on. And you also want to use pinned comments to communicate extra information that you may have forgotten, or just to share your thoughts. Like I was just on a music video I had never seen for a song that I started listening to last year, and the song had been out for 4 years. But at the very top, the artist had just posted a comment a year ago, a year ago, and just, you know, thanking people for the support and sharing, you know, his thoughts. And it was a place for people to immediately go right into, and they can like it, they can comment on it, and then that's a direct interaction with him. And you can implement that same type of strategy with your highlighted pins in your comments. Now, this next one I haven't done actually as a creator myself, but I have engaged as a subscriber with other creators, is in the community section. You can use polls and posts to engage with your audience, and I highly encourage you to do that, because it's just another way to be personal with your audience and to be on their pages as they are scrolling. Enough said on that. When your videos, you want to make sure you're using end screens and cards, because with your end screens, you're going to be able to promote more of your content that is related to the video that the person is watching, or it's related to what your channel is about. So you might be able to mesh those together. So I know with any of this that I'm doing, I know that I can mesh in music production, because who doesn't have a beat, you know, behind their video sometimes? And I can create that for myself. I can create that for you. And that's something that I offer. That's something that I feel is enriching this community, our community of YouTube, and just the world. There's a lot of great music out there. We're gonna tap in on that. We're gonna tap in on that in a different video though. But make sure you're using those cards and those end screens, so you can promote other videos and other content that is related to your channel to increase engagement, and so you can get more hours and you can get more subscribers potentially. I suggest with this next one is monetization. Regularly check your status, because I watched a video of this cat, and it actually is what drew me into his channel. And then come to find out, he's hip hop head. He's an artist, been touring around the world and doing his thing. And then now he's working on lo-fi music, lo-fi beats and whatnot. But he was in a position that he could be monetized, but he didn't know. He didn't even know to go look, or he didn't know to hit that apply button. So always check that information every day, even though if you had 12 hours of watch time, it's not very likely that you would have 4,000 the next day, but it could happen, because it doesn't happen overnight until it happens overnight. You dig? Always stay on top of your analytics. YouTube analytics are vital to your success, because it lets you see what videos are being watched, how long they're being watched, the average time, the impressions, your a whole host of other things. And I go on that in better detail in my previous video on day 3. So go check that out. Now, nobody wants a copyright strike, or any type of strike from YouTube. So you want to make sure you are using material that is original, that you are not going to get copywritten for. I've heard of some numerous strategies that you can go research into yourself, and see if it's actually going to be helpful. Taking some commercialized music and adding some effects to it to manipulating and change it, just so you can use a couple of seconds for it in your intro. I hear some people are doing that. Like I just said, for me though, I create my own music, and I use royalty-free music. So if anything, it doesn't matter. Anything that I created will have no copyright strike, because I have ownership and the right to use it. So it feels good too. Make sure you familiarize yourself with those YouTube community guidelines, so you don't get any strikes on that end either, because that could hurt your channel and hurt your monetization. Or if you're already monetized, I'm not sure how that will work. I see a lot of videos, of this did this and that demonetized me and all that. I kind of think it's clickbait, but I'm not clicking on them, because I'm focused on absorbing information that's telling me how to help me grow my channel, and how I can take that information and share it with you and utilize it for myself. So it might be helpful to watch what not to do as well, but I'm not giving it that energy right now. So I'm not giving it my energy right now. But hey, let me know in the comments though, if you watch that content and you've got some gems from it. Please share, because that's how we grow. That's how we learn. Iron sharpens iron. One of the things Unc taught me. One of my new unks. My new unks reminded me. I mean, I already knew that, but it's good to hear it from other people. Just like I guess you're hearing it from me. Iron sharpens iron. That's why when I get some new information or when I learn something, I'm excited to share it. I'm excited to make it mine because once I learned it, it's mine. And once I've made it mine, I can share it with you. And then like that's the best part, one of the best parts for me. That's why I'm enjoying this challenge. I'm grateful for this challenge. And honestly, you go to my art instrumentals, playlist. There's a lot of beats there, but that's not all the beats that I've made. That's not all the art that I've made. I started off with the challenge in 30 days. Like, let me see if I just make a beat a day. And then I ended up being almost a year. And that's because I did that. I know I already can do it. And I already know what to do and what not to do for me personally. Because I already did that work. I already did that. I made the beat. I made artwork for it. Then I made artwork videos. I had to learn how to do all of these things before I could really dive into it. So this is it's easy when you've done the hard work, but you have to do the hard work in order for it to be easy. That's with anything in life. Of course, Jordan, Kobe, D. Rose, LeBron, Kyrie. Of course it looks easy. Of course Steph Curry out there. Of course it looks easy. But it's not. They did a lot of work. They put a lot of work into getting there. Just like I'm putting in a lot of work to get where I'm going to be in a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now. How I'm here now. Man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Stay consistent. You can do it. I talk about this in great detail in my other video, my previous video, but you want to make sure you collaborate. You can collaborate in each video. Collaborate, because even just sharing a story or sharing information that you learned from a creator that you follow or creator that you subscribe to, like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. I appreciate you. Then that's collaborating, in my opinion. It's a form of collaboration, and give them the credit, if you remember, where you got the information and remember the specifics. That's where I would go and say it right and confirm it. I get your notebook, get your pen and paper so you can say it right and confirm it. So you can have that information enter your mind and enter your mind, your brain, your everything 3 different times in 3 different ways. So if you say it, you're writing it, and then you confirming it, you're saying it out loud, you're writing it, but you're also confirming it because you're saying it inside, you're saying it in your brain too, and you're writing it, you're saying it while you're writing it, you're saying it internally as well. So you're just building up that little repetition. And this one, I'm going to be getting into, and it's live streams. Live streams, do lives, and it may be uncomfortable. It may you may fall on your face. But I've done lives before, and I was making beats, and I didn't really engage with the audience. I responded to comments, and I looked over and did all of that. But I am grateful for this challenge because this is going to encourage me. I feel this is going to encourage me to be more vocal as I'm creating music and creating instrumentals and creating lyrics and all of that. I plan on sharing those moments and sharing that throughout my journey, and other things that will be coming. My recipes, cooking, about to get back to that, and back to posting it and sharing it. And I just kind of, I'll be in the kitchen and I'll be like, man, I get the cooking and I'm whipping it all together, and then I'm like, oh, dang, forget to grab the camera. I'm like, I'm hungry, they hungry. So it is what it is. I'm gonna get to it. But thank you for watching this video today. I appreciate you. Only you can define your greatness. Be the beacon of light. And a quick recap: do your research and tap in with that SEO. That SEO is key. Have fun.